What is up, everyone? This is Sean with MTG808 Jr., and today we're going to be playing some more standard Pauper matches against my buddy Jeff. We're hoping to have both sides recorded today. He had some technical difficulties earlier. First deck we are going to be trying out, we are going to be playing a bunch of different decks. First deck we're trying out here is mono green aggro, and this isn't the greatest hand. 4 lands is kind of a lot, but I think I'm still going to keep. Like, if we do end up getting flooded, we can keep the Soarform hybrid. So this is a deck I've been wanting to try out for a while. JP has been tearing through the recent Youth's standard Pauper tournaments with his version of mono green aggro. He is playing Might of the Masses in his list, which unfortunately is not legal in Arena Standard Pauper, so I just replaced them with 4 short swords, and we're going to see how it goes. Might of the Masses is really powerful, so I don't expect short sword to line up quite as well. Ooh, he's playing the dinosaur deck. I like this. This is, I don't know if he's using the same list, but this deck made top 4 of a recent youth tournament. Ty borrowed my dinosaur deck and did pretty well with it. He did actually play JP in the top 4 of that tournament, and Ty playing the dinosaur deck beat out JP playing mono green. So we will see if this is a rematch, or we'll see how this rematch goes, I guess I should say. Yeah, so we played out the Gilt Grove Stalker first just because it's more likely to be able to get in damage, or if he is going to be trading stuff. Ooh, he's playing Gruul Locket. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, I think we're just going to run him over here. Like, creature. Backed up with a pump spell. We are going to be able to adapt the hybrid next turn. So he's in some trouble. So I'm hoping to make these. Okay, so this is very different from the list that Ty played with the dinosaur deck. It looks like he's probably trying to play more enraged synergies and more top end. Yeah, we're just gonna crush with everything here. Yeah. It might have been correct to attack with the Llanowar Elves because he's for sure not blocking the hybrid. But, oh shoot, what is going on? Looks like the internet is okay. It might have just blinked here. Alright. Yeah, it might have been correct to attack with Llanowar Elves in that spot because he for sure was not going to be blocking the hybrid. Okay, what phase are we in? He declared no blockers, so we're just going to pump here. So this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's Xaxes. Alright. Unfortunate draw for him. Draws like that are the reason why I don't really like the aggro decks, or I'm sorry, the ramp decks very much. Let's try a different deck. I've been wanting to try out this life gain deck. Played against this life gain deck a lot in the last standard Pauper event. I played against it like many times in a row all at once, so I'm wondering if like somebody published a video or an article or something with the black-white life gain deck. But I do think that this deck is pretty solid. Epicure of Blood is a very nice top end. Ooh, okay. So he is playing probably mono red. He might still be playing that dinosaur deck. Okay, looks like he's running back dinosaurs. Nice. Okay, we have a really nice curve here. Yeah, so having the life linkers means that Jeff just needs to kind of be on his back foot here because he can't try and race us. He needs to just try and make trades. Because if you're racing lifelinkers and you're not trading with them, then you're going to lose the race. That's just the way you have to play against lifelinkers. Is he just going to try and block and... He must really be thinking, oh, let's get this volume up. Baby is sleeping, but I've got the door closed, so let's get these sound effects on. Grazing Whiptail. Okay, that card is really good against us. Looks like we are going to be able to get an attack in here, though. And then we just get to vomit our hand into play. Caw. Okay. Alright, so drawing that planes means that we get to attack with one of the healer's hawks here. So basically, we attack with all of the 2/2s, and then if he blocks one, then we get to Moment of Craving. I like this Trostani avatar. Jeff, he was trying to do free-to-play for a while. I got him back into the game a few months ago. Well, maybe like a little over a month ago. Probably more like closer to 2 months ago. Oh, nice. So I got him back into the game, and he was doing free-to-play for a while, and then they announced the skins and all of that, and he was like, I was holding out for so long, but the skins are just so pretty. I really don't like Ryle in his deck here. Yeah, see, so we're just at so much life. Get to just vomit our hand out here. So we never drew the Epicure of Blood or the Ill-Gotten Inheritance. It was just Lifelinkers and short swords against his 1/3/4. Okay. Nice. Unless he has something. Yeah, looks like he's dead. Good game. Yeah, so the dinosaur deck, I think it needs to be built the way that the list that I published with Ty. I think it needs to be built as a mid-range deck. Oh, shoot, I did not mean to click that. Okay, well, I got my wild cards. But if you don't click on the treasure chest when you open the, when you get the vault, if you don't click on the treasure chest, then it tells you your vault progress, and I like seeing my vault progress. Alright. Let us, where is it? I want to try this deck out again. I made a video with a previous version of this deck that was trying to play more auras, and I rebuilt it using the equipment. Ooh, this is a bad hand. So the only aura in the deck is Squire's Devotion, and then there's Short Swords and Jousting Lances with a bunch of Lifelinkers, Flyers, and Hexproof dudes. So it's like kind of an aura deck, but ooh, this is not good. I think I'm gonna try it though. Nope. Let's draw a forest deck. Come on. Yeah, so this green-white aggro deck is... Uh-oh. Come on, we really need a forest off the top right here. Ooh, wow. It shimmers. That's not a forest. Yeah, it might have been correct to mulligan this hand, but like if we just drew a forest, then we get to play Llanowar Elves and then just unlock pretty much our whole curve. Yeah, this isn't fun. I'll let him play it out. I will be a good sport. Alright. Well, we at least get to block something here. Please don't have a removal spell? Ah, he has a removal spell. It's giving him priority. Okay. We have an indestructible Healer's Hawk. Alright. We're still in this game. If we draw a forest, then we might be able to claw our way back in. That's not good, but... Alright. We're still in this. Never give up. Never surrender. Man, he keeps giving him priority. It makes me think he has an instant. Maybe he could have blown us out with a removal spell on the Adamant Will, but he chose not to. Seems like a very Jeff thing to do. Siege Worm might be out of place in this deck. Oh, I haven't mentioned this, but all the deck lists that we're using are going to be in the description of the video, so you can go ahead and check that out. But Siege Worm might be out of place in this deck. Like, we kind of go wide. Like, we have Lifelinkers, we have the Jungleborn Pioneer. Oh, gosh. So we're just going to take a bunch of damage here. So we're at 7. We drew Bishop Soldier. Okay. Well, I think we're dead, but I'm not going to concede. Like, if we draw an Adamant Will off the top, then... basically we have to find an answer to this Angel Dawn. No! Oh... We do not play any removal in this deck, so that Angel Dawn is just slowly going to beat the crap out of us. Alright, let's see. I want to block like this. And actually, I want to block like this, and this, and this. And then I take 6, I go to 3. Do I need a chump block with the Elf Tomb? No. block like that. I need to block here. And then I take 5. I go to 2. I can crack him back for 2. I have to block with the lifelinker. And then, oh gosh, I don't have any good blocks here. So I'm going to take 5, go to 2, go to 4. He's going to have 4 power in the air. I think I'm just dead no matter what I do. I think I just have to chump block here. Because I need to give myself a couple of turns to draw answers. Okay, so there's Adamant Will. So if I like Sumala Woodshaper into a Healer's Hawk, then I can play Healer's Hawk and Adamant Will on the Angel of Dawn. But I'm gonna have to chump block here and go to 2, and then doing that means that I would go to 4. Okay, there's Healer's Hawk. Okay, I mean, we're not... If he has Stone Cold Blanks in his hand, like, we can claw our way out of this, but it's very unlikely that he does. Keeps giving him priority, so I imagine that he has something. Alright. I mean, that's not nothing, but it's much better than a removal spell or a creature. Oh, brutal. Good game. Okay. Well, we fought the good fight. We tried. We tried and we failed. That was pretty good for being stuck on 1 for like 3 or 4 turns. Alright. Let's pull out a different deck. I want to play... I just have all these Pauper decks built. I'm gonna play blue-red control. I really like blue-red control. Where are you? I wonder why it changes my avatar once the game starts. It's probably because I have the setting for the random avatar. Okay, this is a fine hand. A little bit slow, but we're not going to mulligan it. I wonder why he said oops. Man, Jeff just bought like all the skins. Alright, so he's playing blue-black control and we're playing blue-red control. This should be interesting. This one game might just take like half an hour from here. Oh, yeah, land go, land go, land go. If he has a cancel, he might throw it at this locket. And that would mean our shields would be down. Yeah, it might have been wrong to play that locket there, because if he went cancel into turtle, then we just lose. I mean, we don't just lose, we have to go digging for our own turtle, and then we just stare at each other. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna try counter that. Does he have the negate? The syncopate for 1? Oh, what a dagger. Alright. I think we have Blink of an Eye in our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm just gonna say go and probably cast this Hypothesis at the end of turn. Man, he got us with the Quench. I guess that's what we get for playing the Locket. Yeah, running the Locket out might have been too greedy. Ooh, so he's playing creatures. We're going to get to put our removal to use. I wonder why he played it in response to the Hypothesis. I guess discarding Rage Fire is kind of the same as casting it. Yeah. Oops is right. Let's opt. We kind of want to draw more lands. Or more secrets. That's a good one. I'm willing to fire off one of these secrets. So I don't want to run Coldwater Snapper into a Essence Scatter. I do kind of want to make a land drop, though. But if he's playing cards like Quench, I don't really want to tap low unless I have to. So since I drew that Hypothesis, well, I'm just going to say go here. Draw more cards. Yes. Alright, we really need to draw more lands. There's a land. Alright, and I think we discard this Rage Fire. So I'm waiting to cast the Coldwater Snapper until I have counter backup to fight a counter war over it. Ooh. He's going for his Coldwater Snapper here. Does he have another Quench? Am I going to get quenched here again? I'm going to be so sad if I get quenched here again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. Okay. We're probably going to lose to this Ill-Gotten Inheritance now. Well, at least we get to run out our own Coldwater Snapper, and we don't have enough to hold up Devious Cover-Up as well. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This brings us up to 10. And then, since we don't have Devious Cover-Up, we might as well just draw 3 cards here. We just got to go find our second Coldwater Snapper. If he has a second Coldwater Snapper, then I think we just lose. No, I'm pretty sure there's a Blink of an Eye in this deck. So we don't just lose to Ill-Gotten Inheritance. We can, like, have the Coldwater Snapper stalemate go, and then just try and get ahead on cards, bounce his Ill-Gotten Inheritance, and then try to deck him out. Oh man, these control mirrors. As long as our second Devious Cover-Up resolves. Wow, he didn't Surveil any away. He just wanted both of those. Is he going to play his second turtle here? I'm going to be so sad if he plays a second turtle here. Okay. Alright, I need to get cards out of my hand before I start going nuts with my Secrets of the Golden City. So I'm probably just going to hold up Devious Cover up here and then play Hypothesis at the end of turn. I would really like to find another cancel. Another cancel would help make sure, or ensure, that my Devious Cover-Up resolves. Alright, end of turn Hypothesis. Alright, there's my blink of an eye. I do not want to discard any cards, but I will opt. Don't need Sheevan Fire. Get that out of here. Hot garbage. Alright, I don't want to go for the blink of an eye until I have a couple more counter spells to back it up. Jeez, so many lands. Okay. This art on Highland Lake is so pretty. Just look at it. It's like tropical island sunset on the shores of Ixalan. What is he doing? Mephetic Vapors. Nice. Just to surveil 2. If he really wanted to, he could have attacked. I would have been forced to block, and then he could have cast Vapors to get both Cold Water Snappers out. If he has something like Soul Salvage in his deck, he would be incentivized to do that. Alright, I don't want to start a counter war just yet. I want to draw into, or wait until I draw into a cancel. All the lands. Well, we don't have very many lands left in our deck. We can start popping these lockets at the end of his turn to be drawing more cards, because we have like 2 cancels left in the deck. Yeah, we only cast 1 cancel. I think there's 3 in the deck. Alright. So how much mana do we have? We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 15 mana in play. To his, what is that? He has 10, so we're up 5 on him. Alright. I'm pretty certain that this is going to come down to us trying to deck him out. Like 90% sure this is going to come down to trying to deck him out. Ooh, fancy Guildgate. These special cards really are very pretty. If I was not so hell-bent on trying to be free to play, I would probably invest some money in some of my favorite decks. I'm also very poor right now, so that's not really an option. Who would have thought that having a baby would cost so much money? Alright, my turn. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for it at the end of turn. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. No attacks. 11 lands in play. Yeah, we're just gonna discard 2 lands here. So 4. So we need, if we want to kick it, then we need 8, 9, 10, 11 lands. Yeah, might as well kick it, because if he doesn't want to sack it and just wants it to go back to his hand, then we might as well take the card. we are going to kick it. Let's start a fight. Feeling punchy. You want to fight about it? Oh man. If any of you guys know me as a player, I just love control mirrors. I know some people hate control mirrors, but I love me a good control mirror. Yeah, just the decision points. All right. Don't want that. Don't want that. I don't think we want to draw more cards here. Like, we're not itching to deck ourselves out. We don't need to be afraid of it, but it does get complicated if we are, like, down to only a certain number of cards. We do kind of want to draw our second Cold Water Snapper, though. Oh, actually, I think that this version of the deck only has one Cold Water Snapper in it. That's really awkward. Okay, you have a Notion Rain. Is he gonna go for the Ill-Gotten? No, he's trying to save up his resources. Okay. All right, we can play this game, Jeff. Yeah, this game is definitely gonna come to me trying to deck him out. So please play more Notion Rains. So, control mirrors don't necessarily make for the best television. I apologize to anyone that is suffering through this. Alright, move to my discard step. I don't want to cast it, I want to discard it. Just gaining the 2 life off a Moment of Craving there. Nice. Alright, drew a land, so we don't have to discard a card. This game is pretty absurd. So he's going for the Notion Rain. If I had one more cancel in my hand, I would fire off the Devious Cover up here just to, like, make my deck better. Like, shuffle in my other cancel and my other Devious Cover up. But since I only have one cancel in my hand here, I don't want to counter something unless I absolutely have to. Alright. Move to my end step. Move to discard. What a riveting control mirror. If he just, like, chooses not to cast anything, then I might need to, like, cast my own spell. And then devious cover up my own spell. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We still have plenty of cards left in our deck. Alright, there is something that we can get into a fight over. Alright, I was worried that I was still playing the version that had only one. If I had one more cancel, this would make things so much easier. I know I have 3 cancels in the deck. Because if he has cancel, then I think I just lose on the spot here. So I'm just going to let this Essence Scatter resolve. Drew the pretty land, and now we don't have to discard. Maybe I should be trying to fire off this devious cover up sooner. I wonder if he's playing cancel in his deck. Like, I'm just playing terrified here of him having cancel, but if he's playing like Quench and Essence Scatter, he might just not have cancel. Alright, I know my bottom 3 cards. So my last cancel has to be one of these next 3 cards. It might be worth it just to cast Hypothesizzle. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till I draw that last cancel. And then I'm going to use the Hypothesizzle as the card on the stack that I'm going to exile Devious Cover Up. Alright, I really hope that he doesn't have tons of cancels in his hand. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Okay, he's firing it off. So let's do... let's tap correctly. Useless red mana here. Don't want to have it tax everything. So shuffling this back in. For sure shuffling this back in. For sure shuffling. Cancel. Oh, no, not that. Cold Water Snapper. And I guess our last card we want. Is it Locket? Alright, he does not have the cancel. So we get to restock our deck with a bunch of awesome cards. He has another Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Let's try canceling that. wow, he has his own devious cover-up. Why didn't he devious cover up my devious cover-up? He must not have another hard counter in his hand. Okay, so we need to try and draw into one of our counters. Alright. Decline. And we are going to shuffle in our devious cover-up, as well as blink of an eye, and I'm just gonna go for ops. Alright. If this resolves, then I think that we pretty handedly win this game. Alright. Well, maybe we wanted to crack a locket at the end of his turn, but that's fine. We don't really want to draw cards unless we have to, because we are planning on decking him out, and if he is just like sitting there saying go and draws into like his hard counters, then like he can put us in a spot where we're gonna deck out and we have to like go for a devious cover up when we don't need, or when it leaves us exposed without counters in our hand. Yeah, that's fine. Might have been correct to use the Sheevan Fire on it, but if I do end up in a position where I need to devious cover up my own spells, then Sheevan Fire is one of the spells that I can cast on the stack, or on an empty stack, whereas Essence Scatter is not one of the spells that I can cast on an empty stack. Alright. He's got 12, we've got 8. So if this last devious cover-up resolves, then that's going to put us ahead on cards. Or, I guess it's not the last devious cover-up, but if this one resolves, then it puts us ahead on cards. And we do have 3 cancels floating around somewhere in our top 8 cards, so having cancels to protect the devious cover-up is ideal. Okay, he kept them. I think I am gonna opt here. Don't need that Rage Fire. Oh. Sorry, can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of a very, very intense match. Alright, so he's at 9 cards, we're at 5 cards. So I think once we draw back into our cancels... Oh, we have a cancel in our graveyard because we had to cast our one of our devious cover-ups with a cancel on the stack. Okay, so we only have 2 cancels left in our deck. Or maybe I'm only playing 2 cancels in the deck and there's only 1 left in the deck. Pretty sure I'm playing 3. But then again, I thought I was only playing 1 Blink of an Eye and only 1 Cold Water Snapper, so I've been wrong before. Okay, there's the cancel. So I'm just going to go for the Rage Fire. Entering full control mode so that I can Devious Cover Up my own spell. And then shuffle in. Where are you? There you are. Devious Cover Up, cancel, turtle, and opt. Oh, I guess I'm in full control mode, so I have to hit done. So now we can exit full control mode and see what he has. All right. Yeah, so usually like Devious Cover Up and Cancel are not very good in like aggro matchups, but you kind of, especially in best of 1, like you need to play them in your main deck in order to have a shot in the control mirrors, so that you can like win long drawn out games like this. We have 6 and he has 6, so we need to do 1 more Devious Cover Up in order to lock the game up. Alright, well there's a cancel. I'm going to discard the Sheevan Fire now because I can use Blink of an Eye or Opt in order to cast a spell to Devious Cover Up my own spell. Yeah, Sheevan Fire. Ill-Gotten Inheritance. Is that his last win condition? Does he have another turtle in his deck? Because that's his 3rd Ill-Gotten Inheritance. What do you have, Jeff? He's going for the Devious Cover Up. I wonder how many Devious Cover Ups he plays, because we already countered 1. Alright. Good game. Alright, we got him. Decked him out. Or he conceded to recognizing that he was going to deck out. Whew. That was quite a game. I guess you can't complete quests in friendly matches. Yeah, he's texting me now. Alright, let's get a couple more in. We've got like half an hour left. Let's see, what do we want to try out? do really like this sacrifice deck. I do really like this mid-range deck too. Oh, okay, Jeff has to go. Alright, so that is it for today. Oh, okay, he's got one more in him. Alright, what do we want to play in the last one? Let's see. I want to play... I really am a sucker for this mid-range deck. But... let's play the sacrifice deck. Oh, I didn't update this deck. It should be Burn Brights instead of Trumpet Blasts in it. Uh-oh. I hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Ugh, this hand is bad. Double Severed Strands. We're only playing 2 because they're really bad in multiples. Okay, this hand is fine. Oh, did not mean to click that, but I'm glad that it was a card that I wanted. I've done that a couple times on Arena now. Like, my instinct is to just say hello as soon as the match starts, but when you get the free scry, like, the OK button is right where your face would be to click the emote. So, just click through my scry. Gotten punished by it a couple times in, like, competitive events. I guess I should have played Doom Dissenter. Like, I don't really need to draw into anything here. I guess drawing into a 3-drop would be nice, but, like, Doom Dissenter is much more likely to be able to attack, so... Ooh, black-white. Oh, man. Is he playing a mid-range deck? Okay, that's not a mid-range card. Trumpet Blast does not seem very good here. Yeah, so if I had played Doom Dissenter last turn, I totally would have attacked and offered this trade, but trading the Dusk Legion Zealot for his Hunted Witness does not seem very appealing. Really? Okay. What do you got? Costly Plunder. So he's sacrificing it? Okay. And an Oligarch. Alright. I'm just gonna run out the Omnivore. Like, if he has a removal spell, then he has it. I don't think I'm gonna bait out a removal spell on any of these little 1/1s. Ah. I guess I should have waited. Punished. Punished. I really want to steal his Imperious Oligarch and sacrifice it with active treason, but I don't think that's going to happen. Well, I need to draw one more land in order to do that. Alright, so we're both go-wide decks. He's got Inspired Charge, and I've got Trumpet Blast. Okay. If he did attack with the Oligarch, I might have just taken it because I really want to I really want to steal his oligarch and sacrifice it so that I get the flying token. Grasping Thrall. Okay. I hope I draw the land that I need. Alright, there we go. Boom. So let's steal his oligarch. And then... Is it greedy of me to attack with it? He probably won't block it. Alright. And then we want to sacrifice a creature. We did our thing. Yay. Although, him having that locket in play and playing 5 drops in his deck means that he's probably favored here in a long game. But, we got to do our thing. Like, we're ahead on board right now. We have a removal spell and a Trumpet Blast in our hand. So, I'm feeling okay. He is ahead on life. I really don't want to cast this Trumpet Blast unless I'm either killing him or using it to trade up on an attack. Wow, he just had nothing. Alright, we're going to send the team. Get 3 damage in. He's probably just going to pop the locket. Although if he's stuck on 4 mana, like, getting ahead on cards isn't going to be, like, super impactful because he won't be able to deploy all the cards right away. So, like, him popping the locket isn't the end of the world here, but we're definitely behind right now. Yeah. Nice 7 cards in your hand, sir. How does he have nothing? He's got to have a removal spell. Alright, well, we are successfully going wide here. So, does he have Grotesque Demise? No removal spell? What the heck does he have in his hand? Like, he didn't have lands in his hand before drawing the 2, so he can't have more than 1 or 2 more lands left in his hand. And, like, it's not like he's playing a bunch of 6-drops either, I would assume. What the heck is in his hand? Wow, he just did nothing with his mana there. I'm so confused. What is going on? What is going on, Jeffrey? Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. So we can't kill him yet, but next turn our Trumpet Blast is lethal if he just continues to do nothing. Maybe his whole hand is like combat tricks. That'd be sweet. I am so confused. Is his hand like land inspired charge? I shouldn't have. Should have tapped the other way. That resolves. So he's going to go to 2 here. Does he have another removal spell? And he just didn't want to use them? Why didn't he Grotesque Demise the Doom Dissenter? So I guess he hit a land pocket after popping the locket. Because he did miss a land drop in the middle there. He must have just drawn that, because he would have played it last turn if he didn't. That's so cool that it shimmers. Good game. Huh. So I guess he had Short Sword in his hand with no creatures, and that's why he didn't play it. And he had Final Payment in his hand with no creatures. Okay, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I've been enjoying playing these mixed bag matches. And once Jeff confirms with me that he got his end uploaded, I'll definitely have a link to that, hopefully in the description of the video, and you guys can see both sides. So hopefully that was fun, hopefully that was informative. I love Standard Pauper. Let me know what you think about the format. Would love to hear from you, and thanks for stopping by. Oh, and shameless plug. If you want to support what we do here at MTG 808 Junior, besides creating awesome Standard Pauper content on the web, we also run youth Standard Pauper tournaments here on Oahu. 2 Standard Pauper tournaments a month. Sometimes we throw draft into the mix, but 2 youth tournaments a month, and then twice a year we run scholarship tournaments, giving away $750 in scholarship each time. So subbing to the channel will support the channel and indirectly support the project. If you want to directly support the project, check out our Patreon page. It will be linked in the description. Thank you for stopping by, and I will catch you next time. Peace.